Welcome back to the Retro Sports Gamer channel. And today I am going to continue the season that I started, I believe, a few weeks ago in NBA Inside Drive 2002. I started a 28-game season with the Raptors. I said that this is one of my favorite simulation basketball game series of all time. And I want to try to get through a season, so I'm going to continue that quest here on a Saturday night. And I'm a little bit inspired after the NBA dunk contest tonight. Donovan Mitchell wins it with the old school Vince Carter Raptors jersey put on. What's up, chat? We got Deontay, Adam, and Super Luke. So yeah, I'm 1-1 in the season. First game, I beat Orlando. I was beating them up pretty bad in that game. It came down to I was up 13 with a minute left. They actually tied it, and then I won that game by 2. And then the Mavericks I went into double overtime with, so scored well over 100 points and ended up losing that one. Super Luke says he's working on a new channel. What kind of channel are you working on? So let's get this game going. So yeah, we'll sim all the games to the date. That's fine. And Raptors, Portland Trailblazers. What's up, D-Dubs125? So yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think of the NBA Inside Drive series? It was a short-lived series that started on PC and ended on the Xbox. Never was continued. High Voltage Software is the developer. You got Vince Carter doing his famous through the legs dunk right there. A tech channel, nice.
Tell us about this evening's matchup, MJ. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing him run tonight. To the floor now for player introduction.
I hope that works out for you. A lot of people need help with technical things, software. So if you find the right niche for that, and there's not a lot of people helping out in certain areas, I always go to YouTube for some technical help on something I can't figure out. So Vince Carter, of course, is the star player on my team. I got a weathered Akeem Olajuwon, and I'm going to skip this starting lineup. So it's really up to Vince mostly if I'm going to win these games, so hopefully he doesn't get injured. The rest of the info is classified.
Opening tip controlled by the Raptors.
I got to back up a little bit.
To Carter.
And he fell for it. And Vince Carter with the 180 slam right off the bat. Damon Stoudemire. So Blazers got Rasheed Wallace. He's going to be a handful. What is Peterson eye? Does that mean he's injured? I don't remember what the icons mean, all of them.
Hits the post. Shoots the J.
Vince Carter's off for a 2-for-2 start.
Good stroke there. See, they found the open man, and he found the open bucket.
Sideline right.
It looks like... Do they have Pippen? That was bad defense, but he can't hit. Dale Davis commits the foul, so we got Dale Davis versus Antonio Davis matchup. Two guys who played their best years on the Indiana Pacers. But, oh man. N1. Dale Davis was still, I mean, Antonio Davis is still pretty productive for the Raptors. And he played on the Bulls after that, and he was still good.
Over to the corner. Stolen away.
And another steal. So steals happen quite frequently An NBA inside drive.
He passes right for the three. No dice. Long rebound. Yanked down by Olajuwon.
Ooh, I thought I had him beat there, but he didn't go for the slam.
Fires out.
Rashid with a big charge.
That's his first personal.
Sideline left. Fires it.
That was ugly.
Missed it. Rebounded. Stoudemire will bring it ahead.
Damon Stoudemire. One time he was the best
That's a charge.
Raptor of all time until Air Canada came. Vince Carter. Oh, I used my dribble already.
Right wing.
Horrible
Intercepted.
pass.
In the lane.
Rashid's just dunking on everyone.
Like you do.
That's it. If you get in there, you need to finish it and finish it right.
Can't get around Damon.
To Olajuwon.
Yeah, this Portland Trailblazers team is pretty strong. There's Scottie Pippen.
Crowding him in the paint. They made him put the ball on the floor, and then he lost his grip on it.
Portland up by 3.
And I haven't done much since the first minute of the game.
Boy, he is just
Horrible
from
pass.
the field. You can't give him any room.
Loose ball. He'll guide it up. Rebound grab. Elevates. Off the mark.
There we go.
Rebound.
Antonio Davis slams it down.
Slams it home.
I've been thinking about starting my own YouTube channel, but don't have the stuff for it.
Nice driving. He's all over
Yeah,
the man with
well,
the basketball.
Adam, do you have a PS4?
Passes up court.
Because that's an easy way to start the channel,
He'll fire.
even if it's not retro. You can download some retro games from PlayStation 4, get a PlayStation camera, and you could stream straight from the console.
Rams and scores.
But if you want to do it this way, with hooking up some retro game systems to a capture card, then the Elgato Game Capture 80 HD is a great option.
Creating offensive opportunities.
But it's a little bit more work than
He goes airborne.
just straight streaming from the PlayStation 4.
You cannot force the shot. You got to find the open guy.
They make that
Two guys on you,
extremely easy.
somebody's open.
Dishes left. Pops. Bingo.
There's still a log of games that I want to play on the PlayStation 4. Oh, he already dribbled. That are retro games, Neo Geo
Passes
ones.
it past the top of the arc. Lean
Uh,
in.
One's a basketball game
Oh,
with
he's
Street
stroking the
Hoops,
ball in
and
nicely.
the other one is not Disc Jam, but the game that's just like that one.
Hits the J. Count the bucket and the foul. He goes to the line for the three-point play.
Disc Jam's like the remade version of, I think, Windjammers is what it's called. But then a game like Mutant Football League is retro inspired, so that is an excellent game to stream. Mo peaked! The pump fake is one of the most effective ways in NBA Inside Drive to get around a
And he gave
defender.
his opponent no chance to block that shot.
Scores.
Vince Carter is blowing by.
Vince Carter nails a right-hand jam.
He slipped inside from the guard.
I think that's Derek Anderson, if I'm not mistaken. That's my one huge advantage
Stoudemire will bring it
in
ahead.
this matchup. Not that Derek Anderson was bad, but he's not going to match up to Vince Carter.
Loose ball.
And Alvin Williams is quick, and he's getting down there.
Throws down a little dynamite. Whips it from the holster and fires. Missed the shot.
I got a lead after the first quarter.
Play. The Raptors lead 18-16.
Fans, flip to page 12 in your team program. If your page is marked winner, you just won a signed team jersey.
And
Come down to the team shop.
through the first two games of the season, it looks like the computer really does its best at the end of the game to come back.
Lifter from 5.
no matter what the score is. So we'll see if that happens in this game as well. And Vince Carter just cannot be stopped. Maybe they should put Scotty on him, but Scotty, this is later in his career. I don't know what his defensive ratings are going to look like. Junkyard Dog with the big block. I do have a PS4, but I want to play a lot of NBA Jam. Yeah. Well, then you need the capture card. The other thing you could look to come out is the Poly Mega. I've talked about that on my channel. It's going to play a bunch of retro systems with different, I guess you could call them adapters, console modules. But that one is going to allow you to stream straight to Twitch or YouTube. And Vince Carter is just not missing.
Good shot. He just lulled the defense to sleep, then bam, woke him up with a three-pointer.
Takes it out right wing.
I saw a video clip of Vince Carter at 41 still able to throw it off the backboard and slam it down. He's just an unbelievable athlete. See if the spin move works. Oh, almost lost it. Come on, Alvin.
He calls his own number and fires.
8 shots in a row for the Raptors.
Kid is in a different time zone, different universe, a different dimension.
I would say do it, Adam. I mean, if you're just going to stream Jam all the time, I think that would be pretty awesome. I would watch. I mean, I don't know anyone that just goes all in on NBA Jam.
Shovels it right.
I like a good variety, but I could play NBA Jam all day long. That and Tecmo. Tecmo Super Bowl. But I like to bring light like NBA Inside Drive that maybe a lot of people didn't get to experience, because the only way you would have is PC or an Xbox, and it didn't really last that long. But it's probably better than a lot of the games at the time. NBA 2K series would be its closest matchup, and NBA Live, but they're all good games.
Runaway train. That's a charge.
Yeah, you could own that market if you're just like, you could be Adam, the NBA Jam streamer. NBA Jam Adam, and just go nuts with it.
In the paint.
Oh.
Categorically rejected.
First dunk with a different animation, and he misses it. And like I said before, right on the back of this bad boy, it says motion captured by some of the Vince Carter dunks. Come on, you got a backup shooting guard on Vince.
8-footer.
11 shots in a row. And keep in mind, it is on the hardest level. It is on All-Star. I didn't want to be a slacker. Sean Kemp. I think that's one of my skill sets, just random NBA simulation games. Could usually pick them up right away.
Bradley from the sideline. Ball inbound.
Now they're double teaming Vince.
Fumbled.
Junkyard's got my back. Hey, the Junkyard Dog is not getting a double team. Sean Kemp on the Blazers. I can't say that I remember that one too much. I know he went to the Cavs after the Supersonics, but Keon Clark. Good pass.
Rattles off. Rebounded.
And I'm not too happy with the substitutions that the computer gives me. I know I have Del Curry on the bench, which is the best shooter on my team. I would like it if they would put him in the game. I usually like to make my own substitutions, but since I'm doing the stream, I'd rather show mostly gameplay than substitutions in and out.
The Raptors lead by 9. Feeds the post.
Keon Clark throws it down. And I'm not doing a whole lot of missing anything.
Fires off a J. And he hit it.
Sean
Hit me,
Kemp
baby.
coming back alive. Horrible
Pass
pass.
intercepted. Jumper. Score that baby.
He's the go-to guy tonight, Kevin.
And throwing one of those passes in the last game that I played cost me just down court.
The ball's jammed
Yeah.
free. 2-on-1.
8 steals already for the Blazers.
Fired.
And they could come back in a hurry. Do you have all the NBA Street games? I do have 1 through 3. See, this Bradley guy, I don't know why they put him in.
Ball squirts free.
Junkyard's getting all his loose balls.
Fires in traffic.
Vince
Good
Carter's got
delivery.
7 in a row.
He's got 19 points. He shoots in daylight. He misses. Knuckleball down court. From behind the arc.
And Bradley misses.
The Raptors.
Yeah, I really like the NBA Street Series, mostly the first one. Everything felt natural to me in that one, as far as the tricks that you can pull off. When you started moving, 2's really good as well. When I got to 3, it got a little wacky with the tricks because they were trying to add more to the game, and it's like an N1 mixtape. Like the moves and the tricks didn't fit with the flow of a basketball game, and they kind of changed the graphics too.
Blazers.
The players had like more shine on them. It's like cartoony like graphics. Also, the camera was a little bit weird in the third one. But I'll get to playing to some of those for sure. Oh, oh get blocked twice and still get open J.
Shot up. No, passes instead. Out of bounds. Possession. Toronto. Stolen away.
Some of these passes are just awful.
Gives the back. Outside.
I gotta admit, I've never been much
And in.
to do icon passing. I haven't
He's open. He's gonna take the
usually
shot.
use that.
Not afraid to fire it up from outside.
I'd rather just do the simple A button.
To Elijah Wan. Turnaround J.
So a lot of times what makes an NBA game is how
Act away.
That is
well the computer will recognize who you're supposed to pass to with the A button, like who you're seeing open.
like that, man. You gotta make the extra
And I would
pass.
say, oh my goodness, it's all crumbling down. I would say in this game, that is one of the things that is lacking. The passing, the computer players are really quick to throw turnovers.
Fired.
Now they
They're
won't
taking
miss.
it to the streets. What a run.
The game of
Heard that,
runs.
Kevin.
Look out below.
That was too easy. 74% field goals. The only reason this particular game is close is because all the turnovers that I have. Shooting 16% better from the field than they are.
A fling from way out.
Get that out of here.
Slings it across.
I had a breakaway. Quick block. Derek Anderson. 16 fair run.
That's a poor job there by the defense.
That Portland crowd is tough.
Out of the paint. I mean, at the very least,
It's a small, intimate crowd, but
coming inside like that.
ooh, Alvin Williams.
Down.
He is just
Adam says he has the first one. I remember playing against MJ at the end of the game. Oh yeah, Michael Jordan included in NBA Street was just the icing on the cake because Jordan was basically vacant for most games in the 90s
Seen the lead change.
and a lot of smash hits that people would have loved him to be in.
Possession.
Oh, how many turnovers do I have like that? Yeah, NBA Jam being one of those games, but you get the better graphics with the PlayStation 2, then that whole 90s era, and then you have a great innovative NBA street game that is the spiritual successor to the NBA Jam series that makes it even better.
Rifles up a shot. Won't go.
And Jordan's in there. And probably the best graphical fidelity we could have got from Jordan as a character model.
He puts up a three.
And this is getting really ugly.
Rebound recovered.
Yeah, that's just nice persistence on the backboard.
On the dribble. Into the block.
There's a foul? Come on.
He goes to the line for two. The free throw is up.
Bonzi Wells entered into the game.
He lines up another. He hit one of two
And that
free
went
throws.
in.
It goes out.
Oh, wow. I don't know what happened there. That was a glitch. They didn't even let me take it out of bounds.
Lets it fly. Doesn't go.
He's stone cold from the field tonight. His fingers
Chris Childs is not doing much on the season.
You can see his breath out there.
It's kind of like if they don't go for that pump fake. I don't have a whole lot going.
Brought inbound. Loose ball.
Man. They are locking me up.
Strokes the jump.
And Stewart smashes one off the backboard to make it a 4-point game. This has been an awful quarter.
Ball squirts free.
Vince Carter on the breakaway, 360.
Carter slams it down.
32.5 on the season. That was that huge double overtime game against the Mavericks. And it's an N1. But we're back in this one.
Pass it in.
Rashid with the little
Dishes
spin move.
outside. He shoots in daylight. Brick City.
And look, sometimes it's not your night. I mean, that's his 5th straight brick. I mean, what's he trying to do? Build a condo out
They're
there?
still double teaming
Right
Vince
wing.
Carter.
8-footer. Revenge.
The defense recovers quickly, so even with that double team, they're able to get back to whoever's open really quick. Come
Disallowed.
on, pick that up. Pick it up.
Bumps right
There's
side.
Childs.
He's
Oh,
fouled.
they're in the
At
penalty.
the line for two.
When is that NHL 94 tournament? It's next Saturday.
Dips the knees. Sizes. Flings it up.
Del Curry finally making an
Back to the
appearance.
line for another.
Next Saturday in Green Bay, Wisconsin. It's two separate NHL 94 tournaments, one on the Genesis and one on the Super Nintendo.
Shot. Sorry, Charlie.
That's a terrible feeling, Kevin. You're wide open. You get the basketball.
So the Genesis is the more popular version for the U.S. players,
Retrenched.
but I think I might have a better shot
He'll take the shot.
in the Super Nintendo version because of the way that you are able to score in that one versus
Over 60%
Genesis.
from the field.
James Steinmeier just comes up and hits a three, no problem.
All in double figures tonight.
Double team and Tracy Murray.
Right wing. He'll raise.
You know, Childs is having a bad season here.
Into three-quarters. The Blazers lead.
Down by 2 going into the fourth quarter. This is going to be it. Mo Pete held scoreless. I thought I dunked one with him earlier. I could be mistaken,
The
but
fourth quarter is going to be a war. Driving to the rim.
see, Del Curry, he always gets something going when he's in the
Bacon going on down low.
game.
He is tricky and he is wily. Nice job finding his way to the basket.
Passes right. Flings it.
Can't have Bonzi Wells hitting threes.
15 lead changes in the fourth quarter.
Even though he could hit him.
A three.
What?
No. Long rebound.
Way off the mark.
Taken by Barkley. Just beyond midcourt. Cards a
Oh,
hard
no.
track down the lane. Oh, cash it in.
Not going to win with this
They're out of
lineup in the
control.
game.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin.
He'll hoist a three. Nope. Rebound.
Three-pointers doesn't seem to be my best option.
Retrograded.
I need to get down the court quick to score, but no one has speed besides Carter and Elvin Williams.
A cast from 10. Bam. Down it goes.
Oh, he's got an excellent jump shot.
He'll cock. He'll fire.
The Sega's way better. That's what most would say. It does have this weight bug, which kind of affects gameplay, but most would say the Sega's better. I don't think I know the game in depth enough to say which one's better or not, but as I continue to play it, maybe I could give a better opinion on that. Alright, I'm going to lose this game if I don't get Vince Carter in.
Blazers call the 20-second.
3 minutes left, down 5.
Minutes to go.
They get most of their starters in. So do I, except for Michael Stewart.
Patterson bringing it in sideline right.
Alright, no messing around from here on out. Oh, bulldozes, no charging called right there.
Up by 7.
They're not-
Sideline right.
They're still double teaming Vince Carter. That's really the big adjustment that they made that has really helped them come back.
And scored.
That is just a great shot by Vince. Getting a good look at the basket and bringing in 2 with the flick.
I think I can gamble with Carter. Derek Anderson's not going to hurt me too much.
Catapults a 3. Off the mark. Recovers.
Oh, he's wide open. It's alright, Akeem's there.
He powers it home.
How does he have 0 points? He just dunked.
On the wing.
There's something going on with the stats.
Fires a missile inside.
Because I thought Mo Pete scored earlier. They said he was scoreless.
You might win a single game with only 5 guys.
Oh.
But in the long run, you really need these bench guys to produce when they get the chance.
Near the center. He shovels it right.
Come on, give me that ball.
Non-shooting foul.
Oh no, that's not what I needed to do.
Substitution.
Give him more time on the clock.
Looped cross court. Levitates.
Keem gets a big board.
Finds.
Good rebound. He really goes after the basket.
A throw. He misses.
He's a big-time scorer. He ain't
I
even
guess
thinking
Vince
about
Carter
that
was
miss.
going
You got to keep the basketball.
to miss sooner or later. Don't need to put him on the line. This Portland team's tough, but yeah, that double team on Vince Carter has really hurt my offense.
Hey, they're shooting extremely well from the line tonight, well into the 80s. Solid number.
He hit 1 of 2 free throws.
I'll take it.
Carter with a signature slam.
That's a strong dunk from a guy
Gotta
that
get
can
more.
really fly when he takes it to the basket.
Oh, come on, get the rebound.
No. Ba-boom.
I like the way
Tweed
he
Wallace.
took traffic and powered that one up in the crowd. Smell the basket, then go after it.
Goes up. Somehow it fell.
Carter is locked in tonight, Kevin. The bucket's
Just
wide
trying to
open
be
for
aggressive
him.
on defense, get a steal.
Hardly miss. He's an 80-something shooter from the free throw line that is just a little bit shy of automatic.
Easy money. He hit both free throws.
Derek Anderson with a quiet 14 points.
Over to the left. Fires about 9 feet. And scores.
Just can't
That's
stop
30
them.
points
That's
now.
I don't think we need to be fouling in 47 seconds. I didn't tell him to foul right there. The computer's just doing it.
The free throw's good.
That one I would not have fouled.
At least he got 1. Kept
Wow.
it by Wallace.
He is
And
so
getting out
physical
rebounded
inside,
again.
Just a warrior. A
Antonio Davis, Akeem Olajuwon should be pretty good on the rebounds, but this is not going well at the end of this game.
He hits both of them. He's got 18 points. And he smashes it down with a running, raging left-hander.
Vince Carter is going to fall out.
You can't do that. You cannot let them run over you down there. He's an 80-something shooter from the line. Just shy of automatic.
Still 42 seconds. Unless they miss some free throws. That one's probably going to do it.
Whistle on the play. His third foul.
There's no reason to really foul anymore.
Sinks it. He hits both of them. He's got 16 points.
Yeah, in the third quarter, everything was going good. I believe I had a double-digit lead.
Pulls up for the J and scores. He's got 32.
Carter has 32.
Anderson.
I think for the next game, there's going to be some adjustments made. Specifically, and what the computer's doing automatically with these fouls and the substitutions.
He hit both free throws.
I know it's I like to play through, let the computer do them, but I'm just not happy with what they're doing.
Stolen away. They've got numbers.
18 turnovers. That is a lot for 5-minute quarters.
Solid 70+% shooter.
That's pretty much an NBA game right there. 18 turnovers. 14, 18. That's pretty much average. So if you were playing full 12-minute quarters, there'd be a ton of turnovers.
For the three.
Missed 6 threes in a row.
His second at the line for
Man.
2.
Just let this game end.
Will not go. He hit 1 of 2 free throws. He's got 7
Elvin
points.
Williams. Just gonna hold on to it for the last shot.
On the wing. Cox. He misses it.
All right.
Sounds, and that's the ball game. Let's turn now to Akemi Takei.
Well,
Guys, here are 2 thoughts about tonight's game. The Blazers really worked the bench to their advantage. If you look at the bench,
Blazers
they
worked the
accounted
bench.
for a fair number of points tonight, and give the coach and the backup some credit for this win. Also, the Raptors hit most of their shots from the field, but still came up the losers. I
Those
guess my
18
only advice to
turnovers,
them would
19
have been,
turnovers,
hey,
whatever
make
I
more
had.
baskets. Back to you, Kevin.
As always, good scoop from Akemi Takei. The final score tonight is the Blazers 83. The Raptors
Presentation's not
72.
unbelievable on this. The announcing goes very well with it. Trade time. It might be trade time pretty soon. If I don't win this next one, I'm going to do my own substitutions. And hopefully that helps. Edit starters. Okay. Carter's obviously staying in. I think the I means injured. Man, Elvin Williams at 80. These guys got really good overalls. Surprised they're not better. I think I'm gonna go with a smaller lineup. Del Curry's got to come in. I need his shooting. I'm going to put Carter at small forward. I hope I don't get killed on the boards. Yeah, I'm probably just going to leave these guys. And then Mo Pete can come off the bench. Yeah, I think that's the way to do it. And then, yeah, if this doesn't work out, it might be trade time. Carter's got the same 3-point as Del Curry. Steal rating's good on Alvin Williams. Got to try to utilize that. Okay. Substitutions, manual. Do manual timeouts. Okay. All right. Defense. Intentional fouling off. Switch on picks. Yeah. All right, Celtics. They shouldn't be too great. We're gonna have to deal with Paul Pierce, get Mike Miller, and start chucking up threes. But they're 2-0. They probably have Pierce and Walker. Well, we'll see how this one goes. Vince Carter's got to be leading the league in scoring. So I won my first game and lost the next 2. But now we're back to another Eastern Conference opponent. And the Eastern Conference has been weaker for so long. The 2 Western Conference opponents, it didn't go too well. NBA Inside Drive only on Xbox.
Welcome to tonight's game, everybody. Kevin Calabro and Marcus Johnson.
When the Xbox had exclusives, just like the PlayStation 2 and the GameCube back in the good old era of video games and competition. You still have competition with NBA. You got the NBA Live Series and 2K, but most people go with 2K.
Opening tip controlled by the Raptors.
Now I got Del Curry in.
Fires it. Rims
Big rebound.
Cox. Nope. Long rebound. Yanked down by.
Is that Joseph Forte from North Carolina? He's a big time prospect. Didn't do too much in the NBA.
Hoists a 3. No. Rebounded. Throws down.
Del Curry gets us off to a first basket.
The Raptors land the first punch.
I kind of like the
Brings it up
graphics.
the court. Ascends.
An inside drive.
Knuckleball down court. A whistle.
Forte picks up the foul. If Forte's guarding Carter at small forward, I should be able to tear that matchup up.
Fires a 3, and that's good.
So now I know Vince Carter's 3-point is up there, just like Del Curry's. So
Rome's left side. Ball's knocked away.
Tony Battie.
That's what you call a high percentage shot. See, that's why you got your big fella roaming the paint. Now,
Yeah,
if you
just
get
threw
in the
the turnover.
basketball,
Probably better off
throw
just
down a
chucked
couple
up
dozen
that
like
shot.
during the course of a ball game.
Corkscrews into the paint.
Forte showing what he could do.
Good job of penetrating and finishing the job.
Left hand dribble. Out left.
You could call for screens, but they don't do a whole heck of a lot. Just got to use Vince Carter's speed.
Jam.
Yeah, Adam, you got Inside Drive 03. Do you think it's better than this one?
And snap.
I mean, I have 04. I don't notice too much of a difference, but I do
Scores. Let's go
think
to the
that
tape.
one might be a little bit more polished. I think there's starting lineups where they do the lights and stuff in 2004, so there's touches like that.
Can't come
Carter with the rebound. Oh, Del Curry
The lay-in. Hits Toronto. Up by
in a groove. The only thing I don't like about this broadcast view is getting back on defense. I can't see who I'm supposed to be guarding. So point guard just walking it up.
Fires up a 3. No dice. Discovers.
Paul Vince was wide open.
He fakes the shot, then passes. To Carter.
Once you get by, 7 points already.
Carter.
32.3 for the season.
I have to agree with that, Kevin.
Old-time hook shot. Boing. He'll cock. He'll fire. Sorry, Charlie.
That is a
Dell.
tough rebound, Kevin. He really fought for that one.
See how quick they get back on defense? They had the double team, but
Carter.
oh wow.
Rebuke.
Vince got stuffed.
Substitution.
Loose to the floor. The ball
Team
jammed
just they
free.
won't let him dribble.
For the three. He
Big
missed it.
offensive
He'll
board.
slide.
Antonio Davis getting stuffed.
Flings it.
Crap.
Ball.
Horrible
He got
defensive
on his leg and
rebounding.
wolfed it down, baby.
Oh, that
Right, this
is
is
a
where I
great
can't let him
train
creep
move
back
to the
in.
rack from a guy that just likes to make the strong statement down low.
Carter with the little screen.
He'll guide it up.
Yeah, they left him
Big hit
open.
now for him.
Don't you know he's the leading scorer on this team?
Ball squirts free. On a mission in transition.
Wow. Elijah Wan, what a horrible
That's
pass.
not taking very good care of the basketball.
Blunt from the sideline. Ball inbound.
So the second unit
He's outside. That's a charge.
Walker. That's his
should be led by Mo Pete. There's going to be a lot of pressure on him to produce.
And
Man,
slammed it
Carter's
home.
good.
Wow, he is a great leaper. I mean, he's a real showman. You've got to love watching this game play, especially at that altitude.
Shoots from
Oh no, I got
He misses.
posterized
Baby, what a
by
jam.
Antoine Walker.
The way he fought the traffic and power
I think that NBA Inside Drive OT2 and 03 don't have franchise mode. Ah, I see.
Throws it up.
Point blank can't hit it. Yeah, franchise mode, I guess that wouldn't matter too much these days, but that was a nice feature that the games were adding versus season
Yeah,
mode.
and I see he should drain that shot. He worked hard. He got open. He can't afford
But
to miss
honestly, I
it, though.
think a lot of people weren't playing through full seasons in these sports games.
Misses.
Just playing versus people. Elijah Wan's killing the boards.
Great court vision. As a matter of fact, it's eyes in the back of your
He's a
head.
7-footer. Running the offense.
Out ball knocked loose. Steps into a three. It's off on the break. Slings it ahead.
Got that off in time. 10-point lead going in to the second quarter.
The Raptors by 10.
Alright, let's get some subs. So, well, Carter's good. Alvin Williams is good. So why even take him out? Elijah Wan's tired. Oof. Keon Clark. I like the Junkyard Dog, but I don't know if he's gonna cut it at center. Yeah, let's go with them. Forget it. This is a good lineup. Quick, everyone can dunk type of lineup.
The Celtics have the ball at the start of the quarter. Rifles up a shot and drilled it down. Squeezes off a 10-footer.
There he is. That's why they call him the Junkyard Dog. Jerome Williams, he's just there at the right place at the right time. He's a Dennis Rodman type player. Probably a little bit better offense, to be honest with
That's
you.
not a shot he's going to miss too often.
Man,
I'm
Mo
sure
Pete.
he'll try it again.
I don't know what it is.
Rebound. Toronto. Shot.
Yeah, I'm probably going to have the advantage speed-wise with Jerome Williams at center.
Will bring it ahead. The ball slapped out of his hand. Snatched. End line to end line. His first foul.
Blocking foul. It should be a shooting.
The second quarter.
Oh, no, it's not.
To Carter.
Blow by.
That's up.
it in.
I like the way this one's going.
Brings it up
Look
the
at those
court.
Xbox advertisements on the announcer's table.
Sends it past the top of the key. He
Oh,
calls his
poor
own number
defense.
and
Closest
fires.
guy to the hoop, no one in front of him.
Nothing but net. The lead is now 12.
It's a Cardinal sin.
Sideline left.
Junkyard Dog comes in,
Jam.
scores a quick 6.
Lost the ball.
Nice steal.
mission in
Oh, man.
transition.
Jerome Williams is going to be player of the game. He's hot. Look at
Slam.
his little circle below him.
Get in there. You need to finish it and finish
I wasn't even
right.
going to put him in either,
Come the
but
Celtics.
glad I did. Oh
Three
no. Wow,
ball.
Pierce missed that 3.
He misses it. Reach span.
Alvin Williams is fast. He's not going to get caught.
Amazing.
Well, just like the last game, huge lead in the third quarter. It wasn't quite this big though.
Penetration like that.
But the only difference is in this one, I got multiple people scoring, not just Vince Carter, so
Tosses a three.
they're not
No.
double teaming anyone.
Doesn't go.
That is not a good shot. He's covered. He's forced it. You've got to give up the shot. When you're
Carter
covered like that, man. You
with his
gotta
first
make the extra
assist.
pass. It can make all the difference in the world.
20-point lead on All-Star mode.
He'll launch a three.
Huge 3 for Kenny Anderson.
That makes it a 17.
Do NBA Inside 04 have franchise mode? I would assume, yeah, it does. But I honestly don't know. Oh, nice dunk by Vince Carter.
To the 10. And you gotta land
I didn't really look for that
You gotta land and have an
because,
attitude.
you know, these days
Finally set down on the earth.
I'm not going to have time to
I like
play
the
through a
nonchalant
franchise
approach, Kevin,
mode.
like, hey, I've been here before. I
Because
shall be here
I, you know,
again.
play different variations of all type of games. And my preferred way to play is not against the computer. But there's some games like
Bump
this,
left. Passes to the corner.
they're pretty therapeutic.
Missed it. Throws up the 8-footer. It's good.
Williams,
Coach has got to give them one of those
21-point lead.
one shoe conversations where he comes back on the court with one shoe. You know where the other shoe is.
And outside of Antoine Walker and Paul Pierce,
He rifles a three.
okay, there he is. He's coming alive
The
now.
lead is now 18.
Oh, I gotta quit doing that. Just throw up the shot.
A throw. Boing.
JYD.
3 straight now, so he might want to dish to someone else until he gets that feeling back.
So based off my auto subs, it looked like, or the subs that I made, the computer was making subs that didn't even need to really happen because my best players weren't fatigued.
Covered, he forced it, man. You got to pass the basketball when you're covered like that. That extra pass makes all the difference.
Fires. Bingo.
Right there on
He's a good outside shooter.
a little bit of a run.
No look to down low.
Pass. Carter with another assist.
Wow. Just got up over everybody and threw it down. What a terrific leaper. I mean, literally, he just elevates his game.
On the wing. Picked off.
Here you go,
Toronto.
Mo Pete.
On the break.
Double team on JYD.
He couldn't decide what to do with it.
I tapped the button. I tapped the X button to shoot, but he just like went up with it like that. I don't know what happened. Vitaly Potapenko and Palacio.
Block.
Wow. And Potapenko just hit
Press
shot.
rewind. Let me see.
See, I just hit A and they just
Loose
chucked it.
ball.
Highway robbery all
Football
night long.
pass across. But 16-point lead at halftime regardless. So, in pretty good shape. Let's get some subs in. Everyone's fresh. Mo Pete is not doing it for me. I'm going to put in Olajuwon again because I liked Jerome Williams later. And just really leave it like that. Unless the best players are fatigued, they're staying in the game.
Celtics control the ball at the top of the second half.
Pierce walking it up, pacing himself. And Joseph Forte gets a little overeager and commits a charging foul. Oh, he flew on that one. He's pretty far away from the rim.
Intercepted.
All right, let's run the offense. Ooh, didn't go for the pumper. And he's got the nifty hands. Gets the steal.
Here's a shot. Miss-aimed.
Pierce is shooting in the 40s tonight. A little off, but not too bad. It just means one or two didn't fall for you.
There, he went for it there.
And he jams it down with a left hand.
Oh man, I like that. That's a nice finish.
That's the old Anthony Cazzone classic right there.
In the cup, and
Play
he
this
gave
game
his
for my
opponent
friend
no chance to
Anthony.
block that shot.
He showed me that little pump fake move in the post.
Fires from 10 feet. A slap on the wrist. And a foul was called. He will shoot 2.
He's a good
Foul
shooter,
on Kenny
always in the
Anderson.
80s. Not a lot of guys better than that.
Easy money. He lines up another.
So the Celtics, they had a pretty good team in the 2000s, but they kind of underachieved. They had some losing squads.
Jabbed away.
Trying to do too many spins.
Backs to the pass intercepted.
The ball's all over the place. It ends up in Paul Pierce's hands.
He'll take ostracized.
4 blocks for the Celtics. Try to force that one up on him.
He brings it in. Side
Keem.
right. Oh, he was with the birds, flying to the rack.
He still got it in
He's
him.
in his job. He's right there. He's in his office in the lane like that. He's just going to work. He's punching the time clock, throwing it down in his face.
It's nice that it shows their bar underneath the players so you can see what their fatigue level's at. You don't even have to guess about it. Oh, and he fell for it again. Antonio Davis, big slam.
He got stuck in traffic, but he found that shortcut to the hoop. Nice drive.
See, right now I can't really find my defender to play D.
The Raptors have 10 steals now in this basketball game. That's just terrific ball pressure. They are just taking the basketball away. Give me that. Give me that.
I thought he was chucking with Kenny Anderson, but I guess not. Where's T-Mac? T-Mac's on the Magic.
He'll shoot for 3.
This was probably a year or 2 after he signed with the Magic.
Can't hit water from a boat tonight.
About 2.5 minutes left here in the 3rd period. A fling.
But in NBA Inside Drive 2000 for the PC, they should have Carter and McGrady.
Revenge. The anti-gravity glove.
See, they got a little run now. I don't like them this close. I want to keep it around 20.
Take the basketball to the basket. You get short, easy shots, and you loosen up the defense outside.
He throws it right. Levitate.
I know if I get a little space with Del Curry, I can hit a little jumper. Shooting rating is good. Good shooter. Obviously, he runs in the family. 25 points.
He slipped inside from the guard position. You like to see that kind
For the
of
whole
penetration
team, that's a
from your
high.
guard.
What are they
On the
talking
right
about?
wing. Goes up. Rolls around and out.
Antonio Davis having himself a big quarter.
Physical inside, just a warrior.
He's
A competitor.
Iron Man in
Always
it, playing the
fighting
whole
for the rebound.
game.
Anderson brings it up. Left wing. Pretty
Paul
low.
Walker with a nice little jumper.
That's a nice little
Jump
shot.
hook.
You're not going to block that shot. All you can do is try and body up and make it as difficult as possible.
Ooh, used the spin move to my advantage that time.
Good delivered.
Seems to be a rarity.
Blocked by Elijah. Way up high above the arc. Pass to the left wing. He'll shoot the three. Back it up and take it home.
If he starts hitting threes, it's going to be a long road from here.
Sideline right.
And there's the mistake I keep making.
Stand still 12-footers. And he hit it.
Game.
The lead is now 12. 30 seconds remain in the third. Takes it out right wing. Bumps right
Can't
side.
get any leverage. Oh, almost had a spin on him.
He fakes the shot.
Risky
Then
pass.
Ball knocked loose. Fakes the three, then passes.
Oh, that was nice.
Nothing but net.
Wasted a lot of clock. And I'm getting the ball back. This could work out nice to close out the quarter.
You got to take care of the basketball. No excuse for turning over the basketball. You've got to cherish, Kevin. Cherish like a new.
Vince gets a good look.
Every possession, cherish that basketball.
16 points. So they had a little run, but
Scoring for
still able to stay up by 16.
Hold serve, leading at the end of three.
Substitutions. I don't know. Del Curry and Olajuwon just get tired because they're older. I don't know. But I'm going to go with this. 6'5" to 6'9". Good height. There's no center on the Celtics that's really going to do any damage, so might as well just leave Jerome Williams down there.
Control the ball.
Plays bigger than he is.
Loose ball.
And gets ripped.
Angled jumper from 10. Pierce.
Longer ball.
Both players in double figures.
See,
Away. He throws it
two
left.
guys right in front of him.
Wheels it outside. Swings it right side.
That's what I don't like. And then now they're hitting threes.
Scores.
nice
Right here.
run here by
Pass him the ball.
the
There you
Celtics.
go.
Sideline right. His shot blocked.
Off to a horrible start in the fourth quarter. They have a chance to cut it to single digits with their second unit.
Intercepted.
Oh, two-handed windmill Vince Carter. That's what we needed.
Oh, now that's a terrific dunk there, Kevin. This guy is a real
Nice.
high flyer, and he's one of the league's
How
better
long
jumpers.
the Toronto Raptors been in the NBA? Since the 95-96 season.
Poked away.
Them and the Vancouver Grizzlies at the time came into the NBA.
Fires it cross court.
And I had two Raptors jerseys back in the day. I had a
Fires.
Damon Stoudemire classic
He's a bona fide superstar tonight. He passes ahead.
and then the Vince Carter one.
That's it. If you get in there, you need to finish it and finish it right.
Alvin Williams gets a step on him.
Wham, slam.
Kevin, did you see the hops on that guy? I mean,
Really
he can dunk
made
over
7 in a
runs.
row.
Near the center.
Thought he was gonna make that.
The Raptors look like
Oh,
they are
Pete's
doing
still
a good
struggling.
job of blocking out, grabbing the board.
You expect him to get at least 10 points per game, but he's been struggling to get a bucket.
He launches a three. Off target.
Guard. He's gonna go coast to coast. Oh, I could take advantage of this. What do I got? Kenny Anderson on me? Back him down.
Sideline right. Whips it from the holster and fires.
Too easy.
Nothing but bottom. He's got 26 points. Dishes
26.
right. Ran over.
Antoine runs him over.
Over to the left. He'll cock. He'll fire for three. And in. It's almost predictable.
Just
NBA.
left him
That's
wide
pure
open.
butter there, Kevin. No parquet. No parquet. That's butter right there. That's pure.
Starting to feel like this one may be over.
He passes left. He'll fire the three. Hit it.
That's a nice night on the offensive end.
No reason to rush the shot up at this point. Mo Pete, there we go. 10 shots in a row for the Raptors.
But he found that shortcut to the hoop.
Yeah, so Adam, if you're still watching,
Side. Whirls
I think it's time for you to start your YouTube channel. You've been talking about it for a while. I know the passion's there for you, so there's no reason not to start.
Stolen away. Toronto on the break.
Vince Carter.
nails a right-hand jam.
Just an excellent night on the offensive end.
On the wing.
This is a blowout.
For the three. That gets you
Jerome
nothing.
Williams.
Rebound grab.
Good rebound.
They're trying to
Really
rip
goes after
Vince.
the basketball.
Reprove.
I don't think he's going to be a good free throw shooter.
He'll go to the line for two.
Almost made that one.
Won't go. Lines up another.
Not that bad. One might be good.
At least he got one.
At least he got
9
one.
points.
That's right.
Left wing.
Get that out of here.
Consecrated.
Celtics. So this is the first blowout that I've had in Inside Drive.
Arcs a three.
It looked like I was on the verge of blowing a team out in my first game, even though I was up 13 with a minute. But
Lead by 20.
I found out about the rubber banding of the AI in that one.
Right wing. Court screws into the paint. Ooh,
And hopefully they don't start fouling,
Okay, the
because
game is
this one,
probably over, but you got to continue
in
to
the
play hard.
bag.
You got to be a professional. You get your minutes. You try to
Oh.
avoid embarrassment.
that was a nice little move by Paul Pierce. That looked like something he would have done. Little step back fadeaway.
free throw off. Vince Carter slams it down with a two-fisted jam.
Oh, that's a nice dunk. I mean, here's a guy that lives at high altitude. He has great jumping ability.
I don't
and
need to
plays
be
above.
committing fouls at this point.
Line for two.
Solid 70+% shooter. Reliable from the line.
He cashes it in.
78-55.
He hits both of them.
Now let's see, my attention span for NBA Inside Drive is about 2 games, and then
He'll cock. He'll fire. A slap
done.
on the wrist.
Oh, I got
And
fouled.
a foul was called. He'll shoot two.
I think getting through a 28-game season is possible. The other thing I was thinking about doing tonight is just playing Mute Football
Reloads
League
for
a little
another free
bit.
throw.
But the online matchmaking is not too good on there.
At least he got one.
At least when I
He's
tried
got
last time.
36 points.
If you have a friend to play with, it's no
Left
problem.
wing. He shoots from three-point range. He misses. Rebound, Toronto.
Well, Pete, lefty.
Angled jumper from
Oh, a
10.
little couple
No
tips.
Tipped up. No
Antonio
good.
Davis just had an excellent game. 25-point blowout.
No go. That is the end of the game. This was
Let's see what Kevin Calabro has to say about this one.
The total reconstruction of this organization as we know it.
Kevin, they got beat like they stole something.
2-2, Toronto Raptors.
Not like it was humiliating, not just ugly, but humiliating.
Let's turn now to Akemi Takei.
Well, that was just a blowout game, Kevin. I hope the fans at home are still watching. 2 quick thoughts. Alvin Williams just rocked and rolled out on the field.
Thanks,
pumped
Adam.
his way
I
all
needed-
the way to victory. Excellent work.
I felt like I really needed the rebound after that
Anderson
first one.
might have cost his team the
Let
win
that
with all
one
his
slip
turnovers.
through.
Old Butterfingers has some explaining to do in the locker room right now. Back to you, Kevin.
Akemi Takei. Not a pretty one tonight. The final score is the Raptors 81, the Celtics 56. Carter is our game MVP tonight.
36.
This is Kevin Calabro. Thanks for being with us for
Take
this
a quick
blowout
look at
game.
the
Join us again
player
next time.
stats. Alvin Williams with 14. Davis with a double-double, 10 and 10. Jerome Williams, he needs to get more playing time after that one. 2 blocks, 5 rebounds. 9 points. Del Curry with some extra minutes, gets 6. Mo Pete got on the board. Elijah big in the rebound column. It's just short rotations. Just 7 players right now. Del Curry and Hakeem get fatigued. In come Mo Pete and Junkyard Dog. I don't know if I'll be able to do that every game. Bring him in because of the height, but and there you go, 2-2. Let's look at league leaders real quick. Vince Carter leading the league by a lot because, of course, we're playing 5 minutes, so the games get simulated at 5 minutes, and that's what the guy scores. Finley has 19.7 because I played the Mavericks, and that's when they scored like 118 points or something. I don't know if I'm gonna play again. I think 2 games is about my limit, and then I'm done. Antonio Davis leading the league in rebounding with 8.3. Sean Bradley, field goal percentage. Keon Clark too on the Raptors, and Elvin Williams. Wow, it's impressive for a point guard, 75%. Ray Allen, 100%. Antonio Daniels on the Spurs. Blocks, Lonzo Mourning, Sean Bradley. No surprise there. Vince Carter has the most steals in the league with Elvin Williams. A lot of steals for me. Minutes, Juwan Howard. It's because of that overtime game. And that's pretty much it. So no need to make any trades. Because I said if I lost, maybe it would be time to start making some trades. Sign and release players. Let's see who I got. I'm not trying to release anyone. I have Eric Montross. Carlos Arroyo, he's a pretty good point guard. I don't even recognize really the first 4 guys. Is that Scott Mitchell? Henderson? It seems like he used to play in the Hawks. So maybe it's not worth looking through. Ownership change. Oh, you could change teams. We're not making any changes. Injuries. Oh, that's what it is. The eye by Mo Peterson. He's got a sprained knee, limited 1 week, 2 days more. But he still played good. Oh, so their team's making moves. Detlef Schrempf, that's why there was no one in there. Man, these teams are active through 4 games in the season, that's for sure. Muggsy Bogues got signed by Atlanta. Michael Ruffin. Man, this is a lot of transactions. Chris Mim. He was supposed to be good. Alright, yeah, that's going to do it for this one. 2-2 Toronto Raptors. Another day where I went 1-1 in this particular game on this particular night. But yeah, if you want to follow these live, download the YouTube gaming app and subscribe to the channel. This has been another game of NBA Inside Drive 2002 on the Microsoft Xbox. Thanks for watching and take care.